Hello guys, this is Ryo6951 and welcome to another Futures End one shot. And this one is gonna be Futures End Batman one shot. And this is a pretty cover, check that out. Okay, sorry about the glare. There's the cape, no cape. Cape and no cape. Well, as all the stories starts five years in the future. The thing is that 5 years in the future seems like Batman is already physically he already went to the end of the line. I mean, his crime fighting years they just caught up with him. In other words, that for him to use his Batman suit seems like it has to be attached to him. He has metal on his back, as we can see on the cover. So he's really bad shape physically. Although it seems like here he's a lot more older. But I guess that being a crime fighter as Batman will get you look like that. Well, basically, Alfred is trying to convince Batman to stop his crime fighting, to stay on the Batcave, and let the rest of the Bat family take his place. Excuse me. But Batman says no. The city still needs a Batman. So Batman, as we know, that he likes to be a bit stubborn. He breaks into LexCorp because there he's trying. Well, basically, how I can put it without. Okay, the thing is, 5 years in the future, they finally kind of like. I feel like I'm reading. It's like we went. Although this is 5 years in the future, make me feel like we went back in the 90s in the sense of cloning. So the thing is that basically this is the LexCorp where Lex Luthor, apparently he's not working for the Justice League anymore. He managed to perfect or perfectionate the cloning. So actually he's cloning. And what he's cloning is Bizarro. Because he was trying to, like we know he always was trying to clone Superman. And there is where Bizarro came up. As we can see here. This is the new Bizarro 5 years in the future, because as we know, the Bizarro from the New 52, he got killed in Forever Evil. He got killed there. So, and we knew that in the story, if I'm not mistaken, that Lex Luthor gave the order to start cloning again the next Bizarro, which I believe happens to be this one. The thing is that Batman breaks into LexCorp. The thing is he wants to steal the technology of cloning because Batman wants to clone himself. That's the whole thing. Batman knows that he's not metahuman. He knows that sooner or later he's gonna get old as a fact of life, and he will die, just like any mortal. We cannot avoid that. It's just fact of life. So he knows that. But if he, on his mind, he feels like any member of his Bat family it cannot take the mantle and be like him. It's like nobody can be Batman but Bruce Wayne. So even though any other member of the Bat family can be Batman, but he cannot, but he doesn't want to. He wants to be Batman. So the thing is that he wants to clone himself. Bruce Wayne wants to clone himself. So he stole the technology, took it back to the Batcave, and he's working to clone himself because he says that Batman, there's always gonna be a Batman in Gotham City. So that's the whole thing about this story. About Batman trying to clone himself. Whether he do it or not, whether he managed to clone himself or not, well, I don't know. But that has something to, or no, the thing is that this is a one-shot story, so it doesn't connect with anything and doesn't continue nowhere either. There is a Future Ends tie-in, well, just the name. That's about it. You see, the thing about this Future Ends, that not all the comic books that is going to be part of the Future Ends had to be tied directly. Because this is Future's End, which means it's 5 years in the future. And each superhero can take a different path that not exactly had to be connected directly to the Future's End. It's more like a one-shot. Now, whether DC Comics is going to decide to keep the direction that we've seen for the next 5 years, that's to be seen. But in my mind, I don't think so. Maybe in some other books that I haven't read or that I already read. Maybe. But in this particular book, no. I don't think that... No. Nobody will accept Bruce Wayne cloning himself. I don't think so. So, other than that, it was a good story. And the art, I like the art. The art was done by... Let me look the name here. The art was... The writer is Ray Fockis and Scott Snyder. And the art was done by ACO, ACO, and the colorist was done by Francisco Plasencia. So I like the art though. The art is not that bad. I really like the art. I like this page a lot. That's a nice looking page right there. So overall, it was a good read. Do not expect it to be tied in with the Future Ends, because it's not. The only thing that is tied in is on the title, and it's a story that is 5 years on the future. That's about it. So I will give it 4 out of 5. Well guys, this is it. See you later. Bye.